Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Oracle Insights by Crystal. That's me. I just want you to know I'm changing the name of the channel to Spiritual Messages and Oracle Insights. So make note of that when you're doing your searches for videos. Thank you for coming, watching, liking, subscribing, and sharing. And please read the description of this video and any other that resonates with you to check out from the video library. Tonight, I am working with Higher Self Oracle. This is a tool for those on the journey wanting to reach and get in touch with their higher self and start on a journey of self-discovery and illumination. This deck is created by Deanna Marie Riddick, and it is published by, publisher Red Feather Mind, Body, Spirit. I should have memorized that. I do apologize. So I will make note of that in the description. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and ask and connect with the Ascended Masters, the Spirit Guides, the Angels, the sentient beings, celestial bodies, so that what comes through is from either or all as one cohesive unit that is going to be guiding and wisdomatic for us. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and shuffle and ask the guides. I call them the guides because it's all of them. What is a focal point for us to concentrate on tonight and this week? Thank you, Spirit Guides. And that is going to be, thank you again. Okay, so I have two cards. Okay, so the first thing we want to discuss is going to be boundaries. Having boundaries, setting boundaries, respecting boundaries. Oh, and the cover card came out. It's for intuition. So I'm going to put that one back because whenever the cover card comes out, that just means that this whole session is going to be important and we want to pay close attention to what's coming through, what's being relayed and conveyed. So setting boundaries, respecting boundaries is all about basically respect. We have to set boundaries when it comes to our spiritual journey, our personal life, and choices that we make to either rise above conventional thinking and standards or embody our personal beliefs and be able to share them freely and fearlessly with others. So respecting those boundaries, having those boundaries is necessary along your journey, but there comes a point when the boundary is for a good thing, as in protective. Say you reach a point in your spiritual journey where your beliefs have led you to understand what a sacred union is, a soulmate, something of that nature. And what you don't want is naysayers, people that don't respect your choices and things of that nature, so that everyone can go their own way, be their own self, and definitely allow for the heightened awareness that comes with spiritual life. So have a journal ready with you at this time and jot down boundaries. What you're going to want to do is write down what you consider a boundary that you don't want others to cross, no matter what it is. And then write down a respectful boundary of another person that you don't want to tread on or disrespect. Just those two things. So next, oh wow, we've got another important card calling from the earth. And when this card comes out, it's saying that the message was clear, concise, and successfully relayed. And this is the success card. It's a win-win message in that not only was this session, not only did it come to me from Spirit to use this deck tonight to relay this message about boundaries clearly and concisely, but success is also about finding your success, your illumination, your higher self. You will be successful when you're vigilant, you persevere, your intentions are noble and respectful to yourself, and your guides are tapping you on the shoulders and saying, go this way, read that book, journal this experience, review it. That is success, because what it does is it brings up wisdom from your own life to apply to your own life in a manner that is resonant with a destiny that is going to be of pureness. Thank you very much, Spirit Guides. And they want us to go within. In all our experience and endeavors, there are times when the external world influences us. It influences our choices, our mentality, our emotions. But when you go within and you start to discover that, first of all, your heart is made of nothing but love and compassion. You go within to find and work on those things about yourself that you don't think resonate with your higher self. That could be anger issues, could be codependency issues, could be jealousy, just things that don't resonate with your higher self, which is pure joy and bliss and harmony. So go within, people. Make note of things in your life and experiences that you had in the past that you're having trouble with in the present, so that your future can be unburdened. Okay? Thank you again, spirits. What else would you like to focus on? Happiness. Yes. Happiness is one of the higher frequencies of emotion that allows like energy to be attracted to you. So when you're happy and you know it, happiness wants to match with you and expand it into your environment, your community, your like-minded groups, your nation. When happiness starts to seed and grow and grow and grow, there is no more room for suffering. Even though there's always going to be suffering in each generation, in each lifetime, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that results in happiness. Living a happy life, living an unburdened life, and free from repetitive cycles of disharmony. Thank you again, spirits and guides and universe. I would like to know if you have any messages for us coming from the universal intelligence. That card will stick out. Just from my experience of working, or jump. Wow! Ha-ha! favorite subject, Love. Love. Love, love, love. That is definitely a topic we all deserve. It's an emotion we all deserve to experience and express. It could be sacred unions, marriage, boyfriend and girlfriend, friendships that are of a higher level of cohesiveness, not just friends with benefits, not just acquaintanceship, but true love is unconditional, it is compassionate, it is understanding. And once you can harness the power and energy of that emotion or that level of frequency, you embody something that is very rare. Can be found, but it is rare to accomplish wanting to unite with someone on an equal ground level. You're going to have the ups and downs, the magnets repelling and yet coming together, but ultimately 90% of the time it's going to be cohesive and attractive. One's going to be romantic, one's going to be the receiver, one's going to be the giver. Then the roles reverse and you start to experience different sides of each other that you didn't know existed, because you're open-minded, your heart is open, you have boundaries so that no one interrupts your loving experiences. You are successful in your endeavors that have to do with your spiritual life and your physical life, your emotional, psychological, and physiological personas. You go within periodically, if not on a daily basis, at least once a day, and review your stance on your beliefs, on your work that you're doing on yourself, and how that affects your journey, your future, your destiny. Reach for the gold, which is happiness in life. And then there's love. Now, I personally work with what's called the violet flame. That violet flame is an energy source that comes out of the being that's practicing sending it out into the community and the world, into the universe, and that is for forgiveness. That is forgiving the self, forgiving others, forgiving choices that seem like mistakes. So forgiveness is an open door to compassion and understanding. They want this card to be recognized because when you go within, you might find that you harmed someone or you said a bad comment that affected another person in a negative way. Maybe you sold something that didn't mean to be sold, and it was a precious treasure of your beloved. I don't know. But forgiveness is the open door to love and compassion and understanding. So if you can make it a point to revisit some of the things that caused angst and anxiety and depression and disillusionment and so forth, and find the heart and core of what caused it, forgive it, forgive yourself, and forgive the others that have maybe impacted you in negative ways. Because when you forgive, you can let go and forget. So I'm going to draw 2 more cards. I'm going to ask the universe and the sacred intelligence of Mother Earth, what is it you would like to share? Thank you very much, Mother Earth and the universe. So what we have is, wow, for Mother Earth is saying gratitude. always, always have an attitude of gratitude. This is so that you attract more of what you desire, what you want, what you need. Having an attitude of gratitude is a way of saying, I am not just receiving, I'm grateful for the ability to receive. I am grateful for the giver, no matter what it is that they're giving. It could be time, energy, material things, spiritual guidance and wisdom, objects that decorate your home. I am so grateful for every item in here because they were all spiritually inspired to purchase. They represent a lot of my spiritual journey, and they're reminders that when I look at something, it's like, oh yeah, I should be, not should, that's a no word. I could be. It would be nice if I was more open-minded. I'm grateful for the sacred union that I have. I am grateful for being a phoenix rising out of the ashes from being a traumatic experience survivor to a non-victim status beingness. So gratitude, 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 and the universe is reminding us that divine timing is always in play. Now, some say let go and let God. Some say divine timing is Source's way of saying, when you're ready, I know when to send it to you. Don't try to force things. Don't try to have hope and wishes that it'll come true. Divine timing always rules. And that's because the universe and the divine know when you're ready for something. Whether it's a new level of understanding, whether it's heightened awareness, whether it's a love partner, whether it's that new job, they conspire together as one being, as one entity, to bring about positive change in your life and blessings. So keep that journal handy, please. Write down these miracles that happen in your life. Write down your wishes, desires, and dreams. Pay them close attention. Don't just jot it down and then toss it in your backpack and forget about it. This is something you want to revisit often, because the more you visit it, the more the universe says, they're serious about this. They deserve it. They've earned it. In their minds, of course, but it was on the way to them anyway because of their persevering attitude. So everybody, please journal, okay? Read this description of this video and go within as often as you can and work on those shadow aspects of yourself so that you can reach that plateau of happiness, joy, love, serenity, calmness, and excitement, because life becomes an exciting journey that you look forward to with positivity, curiosity, and it's almost as if you can expect pleasantries to result. Okay, so thank you for watching. Please come back next week. I will have a new deck that I'm going to work with and a new session. Be well, be happy, be healthy, and be wise. Till next time, bye-bye.